Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Try of U-Boat submarine simulator from obviously the World War II era. I was going to make this a 4-episode series, that been having fun with it, so I figured I'll keep it going a little bit longer. We just finished up the tutorial in the last episode and started a little bit of the sandbox mode. And so now here we are. We just recently left, obviously, the port, and we're on our way out to currently Empire Explorer ship over here in our kind of patrol zone. So that's kind of where we pick up on. Again, this is the sandbox mode, so don't think we're going to get very many tutorial like pop-ups or anything like that. I'm not sure if we do or not. So some of this we may just have to kind of figure out on our own. Let's go ahead and unpause and get things rolling. In fact, we're going to go ahead and go up to 5x and really get the guys, or the ship I should say, moving along here as we try to get into our patrol zone and then figure out what we're going to do. Oh, hello. Of course, the transport is continuing to move. That makes sense. It would not be standing still, although it is... Are we supposed to chase it down outside of our patrol zone? I'm actually not sure. I mean, if it's over here, and it's actually moving pretty fast. In order to intercept it, we're going to want to come all the way up to here, probably. To even have a chance. We're moving pretty fast here. If we can get a little bit of ahead of it, we can start coming at it at a different angle. Actually, this feels like a pretty good intercept spot. Alright, so let's go ahead and pause for a second. And let's figure out how we want to do this. It's going to be traveling in this direction. We want to continue moving our way up this way. We want to get close to where it's going to be, it's pathing here in a moment. I guess we're still staying on the surface for now. Let's make sure we have guys in the right spots. Newman, I mean, he's currently sleeping. It's probably okay. I'm going to go at like 1x speed. Alright, we are very close to this thing. It's apparently a tiny group. Kind of want to just stop right where we're at. It is going to be coming quick in a hurry here. What is the best way to do this? Do we want to go down to periscope depth? Like, what is the conditions right now? It's actually decently low visibility because of the lighting currently. There's no fog or rain or anything like that, but there's, it's low lighting. So, what do we want to do here? Start heading towards it. Although I still think not heading in this direction, right where we're at. Intercept it from like a side angle. Entering area. Transport western approaches. Alright, so we got nearby contacts. We're in an area where we expect some of ships are. Submerge and listen to hydrophone. Use the radar detector or just wander around to narrow down their position. I feel like submerging is a great idea, although we don't want to submerge too early. Honestly, maybe we should wander around just a little bit longer. Well, we don't have to submerge much to use the hydrophones, right? So let's come over here. If we just submerge like the deck, I think that's enough, isn't it? I think it is. I can't remember. We may have to go all the way to periscope. We have to get the hydrophones active. Plus, we need Newman to be on the hydrophones, actually. So, let's come over here, grab Newman, have him man the listening room. We do, I guess, apparently hear the transports, maybe. Or do we yet? Maybe not yet. Alright, so this guy's sleeping. Was that the guy that was like submerging us a little bit? I guess we don't hear anything yet. Let's go down to periscope depth just to see if that will allow us to hear a little bit further out. Alright, so our hydrophone range is actually not that far. All things considered. And I don't want our oxygen to go down super fast, so we're actually going to come back to the surface for just a little bit longer. It's a little too early to be going out that far. Or to be submerging that soon, I should say. So we'll go ahead and go surface again. We could send Kohler to the... oh, new contact, propeller noise. Could just sit here and wait. You know, wait for it to get closer. I'm just going to go in a little bit faster. Why is our O2 going down? Oh, I have to turn on the compressor. Okay, well then... that is fine. It's going to make us a little bit loud, but we need to get our oxygen back, obviously. So, how about you? You're our mechanic dude. Turn on the compressor for now. So you're listening to things. Kohler, get up on the, up here. Start looking around. Units. Okay, so it's units and groups that we can see different things. Okay, fair enough. That's the different, ranges that we can see. West is our... what is West? Chief Engineer, you are our mechanic. I guess it doesn't really matter which one you guys did whatever, but this is fine. You're actually the watch officer. What are you? You're Chief Boatswain. Okay. Still probably okay for Kohler to go up there, although they may have different skills that allow them to do certain things better. Let's just go ahead and assign a couple more guys here. Make sure that's working at full speed. We'll assign another guy here, and that should be good for now. Although we're not currently at that depth, but when we get to that depth here in a little bit, because we will go drop back down obviously at some point, we're going to want to be able to hear better. Alright, let's go ahead and speed things up a little bit for now. Wait for these guys to get a little closer. May want to start heading straight towards them at this point. Or at least a little bit kind of ahead of them a little bit. Let's go forward one, just slower speed. So these guys are still, what? This is 3 nautical miles, so these guys are still about 5 nautical miles out. We do have propeller noise that we can hear. Alright, usually when you approach things like this, you want to approach them from kind of the side a little bit. Getting that side profile. Although, if you get them head on, that's actually a really decent way of firing on them as well. So we kind of want to determine... Let's pause for a second. I'm going to put a pin like right where you're at, maybe. There we go, point 1. Right behind you. Let a little bit of time pass. And we're going to put another pin maybe right in front of you. Let's see if we can predict your path. So you're kind of going this direction. That's not what I wanted. I want the point. Alright, you're kind of going this direction. And then if we grab a protractor maybe. Kind of going this path. That's not what I wanted to do. I want to cancel all your movements. Alright, whatever that thing's doing. Okay, we can erase that probably, right? Maybe not. That's not what I want to do. I want to erase this little point over here. Alright, whatever. I want to get to a point where I'm like right up on this guy. Something like that. So like I'm like pointing like just a little bit off of where he's about to path. Maybe even a little bit of front. Actually, you know what? Actually, let's go straight in front of him. Let's head for this path right here. Be right in front of him. He's liable to get there before we get there, but it's actually sort of kind of coming a little bit further south of this line, but it's pretty close. It's pretty on point. Oh, he's way down here. That's okay. I mean, again, coming in from the side a little bit is okay. If we can... The side gives you a bigger, you know, target, obviously. The profile does. But the front gives you a more... a target that's not changing as much. Like if you get right in front of them or possibly right behind them, although right behind them is maybe a little bit hard because it's chasing away from you. And the torpedoes obviously did go faster than the ship, but they have to catch up, make up some ground. Coming right at you, they're going to... Jimmy spotted missing radio operator. Okay, whatever. We'll check that in a second. If they're coming right at you, obviously, they're not... You have a target that's not moving left or right. That you're going to get the angle 100% correct at that point. But it's not as big of a target, so it could, you could miss it a little bit, whereas the side angle is sometimes a little bit better. So we'll see. What we may want to do is... Honestly, we may just want to turn around. Start coming right at this guy. All this stuff can kind of go away at this point. Okay, guess that doesn't go away, so never mind. So we're going to start turning around a little bit, see if we can kind of come at this guy for whatever angle we need to. Might be close enough for the hydrophones to pick him up if we started submerging. What's the visibility currently? 22%, so it's getting a little bit more visible because of the lighting. Although there is some rain and some weather and stuff like that going on. Not truly 100% visible yet, though, to be fair. That's not what I wanted. Keep trying to hit the right mouse button to try and erase this thing, but the right mouse button is the direction that we're going. And for some reason, I can't get rid of those. No big deal. Alright, so let's get turned around here. It's going to take us a minute to turn around, which is fine. So we just need to kind of do a full turn here, because by the time we get turned around, we will be able to see him. If we may want to start... This is actually not good, because we're going to be sideways when we need to be pointing at him. We're coming around a little bit more. Never mind. It's just the graphic here. Alright, we're about to get within sight of him. So we may... Oh, we need to see what this missing radio operator was going on. If we come in here... Do we need to sign up radio operator? I don't know, we'll just sign that guy to it for now. Let's see what that does. He's right there anyway. That's the skipper, but surely the skipper knows how to control the radio. Out of range. Okay, well then never mind. Guess we don't need to be doing the radio anyway. So... We're about to see these guys. We're going to probably want to submerge here. Because I think it's going to start getting lighter out soon. Yeah, the lighting's starting to come up a little bit. So it's still cloudy, it's still rainy, it's still foggy. In fact, there's the freighter right there is the frigate. Alright, let's go ahead and go periscope to make sure they don't see us. It does lower our sight range quite a bit, though. Well, until we get this guy in the right spot, I guess. I guess we'll send the skipper over there. Skipper, go to the, I want to go to the attack scope, please, sir. Why can I not? Oh, I don't have you selected. Go to that. Now, you're still at the radio thing, which for some reason we're still not getting the, I guess we're not actually underwater yet. Alright, so what are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to sink it? We are supposed to sink it. Now, do we know which one's which? Is this the one we were looking for? I don't know if we know that yet or not. Torpedo maintenance. Eliminate the risk of a dud. Okay, well that's... I didn't tell him to do that, but it sounds like a great idea. If you take you, and... what do we have here? Warm up the torpedoes. Okay, fair enough. That's probably a really smart thing to do. We actually don't have that many torpedoes in this mode. So he's warming up the torpedoes now, currently. That other guy is. So we have a couple transports, actually, it looks like. Yeah, we have several transports here. Do we actually know which one's which yet? I don't think we actually know which one's the one we're going after yet. Now, this is a lot of ships here. Presumably we should be going on electric soon. Hopefully we were already going electric. I don't know if we were or not. Alright, so can we just select one of these? Or how do we do this? Oh, I guess it would have to be these guys. So there's NA1. We don't know which one's the one we're looking for, though, right? But we could calculate torpedoes for a lot of these. I mean, we don't have enough torpedoes to sink all of them, unfortunately, so I don't know which one. That's not what I wanted. How do we know which one's what? Oh, there we go. Liberty. Oh, that's Liberty. We're looking for Empire. So it's got to be one of these other ones, right? Is that German? Wait. Oh, it's Sweden, right? I was going to say, wait, German flag's different. I was like, I got confused for a second because of the coloring, but I was like, wait a minute, that's like Sweden or Norway. I think it's Norway, isn't it? Norway's the blue and the red cross. I know people are going to hate on me for it, but I always get those countries confused. Apologies. Or was that Denmark? I don't remember. It's one of those countries over that direction. Alright, so we still don't know which one is the one we're looking for. I mean, yes, we're missing a radio operator, but apparently we're too far out anyway. And I can't start getting a solution yet until I know which one we're going for. I mean, we're going for a solution for this Liberty one, but I don't know if that's what we want, right? So I got plenty of oxygen for now, so I think we submerged at the right moment. Possibly we could have stayed up if there's no supporting craft with these, although a lot of times freighters have their own deck guns. I mean, it's obviously not this A guy. We don't need to be going after this guy. So this one is not the one we're looking for. It's probably this one down. Oh, it's NA1 right there. It's probably this one over here maybe, or apparently there's another one somewhere. Hopefully we get some sight soon. Our visibility is like 1%. That's perfect. Which does also mean it's really hard for us to see them. Of course, we got to be a little careful here. We don't get in the path of this guy coming along here. We're going to be okay for the moment, I think. It's got to be one of these two, right? Which hopefully we get some visibility on here very soon. Why are we not getting you doing anything? Like, are you... Is it because you weren't actually... Okay, there's a hydrophone right there, finally. I wasn't just zoomed... Maybe I was zoomed in within the hydrophone range and I just didn't see it. Now, we're still getting the solution on this Liberty thing, but it's obviously not the one we want. We know that's not the one we want. Our sound is at 95 decibels. Gyro compass is on. Do we need the gyro compass to be on? I actually don't know. Kind of want to speed up a little bit, try to get past this guy, but I think this guy is... We're kind of, sort of on a collision course, but I think he'll go right past us before we get to there. We may want to stop instead. Alright, so this is a freighter of some sort, but we don't know which freighter this is. Can we start calculating here? Empire Explorer. How do we know which one's the Empire Explorer? Ooh, what is that? What's that NA1? Which is what? just unknown. And you see some things though, right? Yeah, so you've seen some things already. So we know this is another freighter. We just don't know what kind of freighter it is. So you're already getting a solution on one of these guys. We could also get a solution on the other one. There's another freighter somewhere though, right? Oh, is this it way down here? Oh no, let's go in the other direction. So I don't think that's part of, it's not part of this group, so it's got to be one of these three. Well then presumably it's this one that we don't know about yet. So how about you, can you both like help get a course or a target faster? I'm assuming it's this one that doesn't have a name yet. Oh no, we see it now. Empire Explorer. Why doesn't it have a name here? Well, then it's got to be this one, right? Presumably. Are we going to be able to get past this guy? I'm kind of feeling like we need a... Do we need to speed up to get past this guy before he crashes into us? Or we could just stop where we're at. Probably smarter to stop where we're at. I mean, if we get a solution on this guy at the right time, we can... The torpedo should go past this guy and be fine, right? So this must be him, right? Because the A1 is one of these, Liberty's the other, and there's another freighter somewhere, which is going a completely opposite direction, so that can't be the one we're going after. So it's got to be this guy. I hope, presumably. Are our torpedoes ready to go? Let's see. Guess we could technically give you an extra guy, but you're already almost there. In fact, you're further enough along that we could probably send our torpedoes now. I mean, I guess they're not completely heated up. Wait, who's using this? Is that you using this? Wait, why did we lose our stuff? I did not mean to click on you down there. Alright, thankfully this guy's still doing his thing. Because I did not mean to have you go away from the attack periscope, buddy. Alright, whatever. I think we're okay. In fact, we can fire now on this guy, right? Like, we're actually okay to fire on this guy if we wanted to. Still don't know why it's not telling us that's who that is, but... This Liberty guy is getting awfully close to us. But if we fire torpedoes, like, now... Okay, so if we come over here... Alright, so if we... flood the torpedo tubes... I don't know that we're going to need more than 2, maybe. And we're at what? 97%? I mean, we could wait till it gets to 100. He's about to get kind of at a weird angle for us, though, so we probably want to fire soon. You know, we're going to go with it. 97%'s got to be pretty good, right? Alright, both of these torpedoes are warmed, so they have less likelihood of duds. I don't know for sure that that's the right freighter, to be honest. We'll know in 20 seconds. Ten seconds. Probably didn't need both, but just to be safe, is that it? I mean, do we know for sure if that was it or not? We're so close to this one right here, we could just practically pop up and throw some shots this way. I mean, I don't think this guy's got anything, but he's got some deck guns, doesn't he? He had one right back here. Yeah, he's got a big old deck gun back there, so obviously we don't want to surface right there, but this guy should be sinking now, right? In theory. But we still don't know for sure that that's the one we're going for. What's this one? This is just a little something. Was that not enough? He's still trucking along, isn't he? Do we have a way to see more information about him? Like, how do I want to see information about... Oh, wait, that's not what I wanted. Okay. There we go. He's still got a lot of HP, so no, we definitely did not come near close to sinking him. So we are going to need all of our torpedoes on this guy. It's not going to be easy considering this guy right here is going right past us. Now, it's possible the torpedoes go underneath him, but also possible that they don't. So we're definitely going to need more torpedoes on this guy over here. We still don't know if it's the right thing. Yeah, this is awkward. That guy passing right beside us. Yeah, this guy's not sinking even close. So we're going to need to... We'll go ahead and flood these, I guess. Get them ready. I was hoping we wouldn't need this many torpedoes because we don't have that many torpedoes total. Once this guy passes by us, we should be able to fire. It's going to be a little weird, bit of a weird angle. It's going to have to turn around here, but it's still a pretty good broadside. So we should be alright. Come on. Still, again, don't know that this is the Empire Explorer. Alright, I think we're good there. So let's go ahead and fire. We're at 100%, so pretty high chance that these hit him. But, I mean, there's no guarantee that these will sink him still. Alright, now that this guy's past us a little bit, let's start moving forward just a smidge. Minimal damage, say, yeah. It's a hit. Still minimal damage. Wow. We are just throwing torpedo after torpedo at this thing. It's still not enough. Oh, wait a minute. It's on fire now. Oh, we can see its health coming down quickly. I think that was it. Yeah, it's gone now. Similar to Empire Explorer. Okay, so that one was similar. Looks like we got it. We sunk it. We could go chasing after one of these two guys, but honestly, that was all we needed. We don't have that many torpedoes left. Like, do we bother going after one of these? I don't know that we do, because we're still supposed to patrol a little bit more. But honestly, sinking any ships on a patrol is considered success, honestly. Especially one that you were targeted to go after. So we could already say that this is a success, or we could kind of keep going on our patrol. One thing we apparently do need to do is, I guess, report this back. How far away from... We're a long ways away, aren't we? So we kind of need to just come back south here and report this back. The other thing we need to do is get away from these guys completely. There's a lot of guys coming after us. I think the best thing to do is just start bugging out as fast as we can. See if we can get away from these guys a bit so that we can come back up top again. So we're not going to have forever oxygen. All right, we're going to put a cut in there, though. I think that was a successful mission, Sank what we think is the Empire Explorer. So once we get out of range here and get back within range of our radio people, we can radio back and tell them the success and then go from there. So yeah, let's go ahead and put a cut in there. I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you and goodbye.